really bad today.
Mm.
Okay, so
God.
the first book that really got me as a poet was Neo Shundari's The Eye of the Earth.
Mm.
Um, Before The Eye of the Earth, I had the impression that poetry had to be a certain way. But reading Neo Shundari, there was this intense musicality, which was something I was not used to. I was used to it in the Yoruba language, but not in the English language. And everybody knows that Neo Shundari can really make words dance on the page. So that was my first really serious encounter with contemporary literature that was great. Soon thereafter, I got introduced to other writers. I got introduced to poets like Wisława Szymborska from Poland. I got introduced to writers like Kenzaburo Oi from Japan. Kenzaburo Oi was very special. He is still alive. And when I started reading him, I saw that he was very diffident towards writers like Amos Tutuola, who is Nigerian, who is in Ibadan, who I have never read up to that time. So you can see how literature moves. So I got interested in reading Amos Tutuola because Kenzaburo Oi held him in such high esteem.
Wow.
And so, yes, then I got introduced to the Latin American writers, the South American writers, Gabriel Garcia Marquez, and that host, Vargas Llosa. Those were interesting, great writers. But I think the inflection point for me was Derek Walcott. When I got to read Omeros for the first time, it was like traveling to a different planet, like going to Mars or Jupiter or Neptune. And I said to myself, this is a human being. I have to try and do something. So yeah, literature for me has been that kind of journey. Sometimes the connections are so strange. I get to read an Ibadan writer through a Japanese novel.
Writer.
Yeah, so and so on and so forth. We had a little book competition club, book reading competition club in Ibadan in those days. There were people there who would challenge you and say, have you read this writer? Have you read that writer? Have you read the newest works of Milan Kundera, for example? And so on and so forth. So I got to that point where I began to really enjoy not just reading to pass exams. And I think I should stop there so that I can hear how my colleagues came to this business for themselves. Thank you very much.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I wasn't expecting anything less. I mean personally, initially I said I confessed a true confession that it would be actually an eye-opening experience for me. And already I have a list of new writers, especially from your own experience so far. Thank you very much once again for such a beautiful